Apologies for that hiccup in the relaying of that story. But now to the state of the capital. And the Council of Governors has backed the decision by Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko to nominate a deputy, saying he acted within his constitutional mandate. But that nomination is facing legal headwinds, with constitutional experts noting that he does not have the mandate to do so, as he is facing criminal charges. Governor Sonko is also accusing the Assets Recovery Agency of freezing his bank accounts without the direction of the court. Through his lawyer Harrison Kinyanjui, Sonko argues that the agency is using a lapsed court order to freeze his assets. He says the move has rendered him incapable of supporting himself and his family, as he cannot receive his salary as Nairobi governor through any of his bank accounts. But these dynamics may just be the tip of the insidious iceberg for Nairobians as the state of the capital deteriorates. NTV's Zainab Ismail puts it into perspective.
The city under the sun, a place of cool waters. But temperatures soar amid the chaos of failed governance. These casual workers employed by the county are staging protests outside City Hall demanding pay for services rendered.
Tuko na miezi 7 saa hii hatujapata pesa yetu.
Tunaambiaga tu tuamuke tuingie kwa mtaro tufagie mtaa ikuwe safi, tunafanya tunakangani makondoo tu, tunafuatana tu.
Kesho tuko hapa, kesho kuna tuko hapa, plus watoto wetu tunataka pesa.
Right inside the walls of the county offices, long queues of people lining up to pay for their single business permits and licenses. Some who have been here for hours.
Nilikuwa nimekuja kuchukua license ya biashara, business permit. Hapa nimekaa hapa for around 3 hours.
Na umeweza kuhudumiwa?
Bado, ndio naenda bank saa hii, niende nirudi hapo tena ni queue.
Na kitambo ilikuwa different.
Kitambo last year ilikuwa services ilikuwa afadhali. Wakati jambo hii ilikuwa. Saa hii jambo hii vile contract ilisha, mambo ni mangumu kidogo.
The lot of them risk having their small business closed if they don't pay up. But the services they receive in return, a mockery of the hours spent in line to do their duty. Meanwhile, as the City Hall grapples with the hole at the top of its crumbling leadership, Nairobians have to contend with gaping holes on the roads, piling garbage, water shortages, rising insecurity, and collapsing infrastructure.
I remember when Nairobi was operated as a capital city, not as a county, the city council was able to generate, I remember the last budget, 8 billion shillings on its own. And the transfer from national government was only 3 billion. Right now, the transfer from the national government is almost 20 billion. The collections are about 9 billion. Therefore, you are running a budget that is 3 times a budget that was run by the city council before. I don't think there's been any significant improvement in terms of service delivery.
The capital leadership has been crumbling like a house of cards. County Assembly, now a theatre of drama. A section of MCAs have warned Speaker Beatrice Elachi against reinstating suspended county officials.
Anyone tries to come and say that the Speaker said they should report back to work, despite of being corrupt, they must not listen to them, and we are going to deal with them perpendicularly.
Return of county employees who are sent away on corruption charges. We do not allow, we will not allow.
And with Governor Mike Sonko barred from office over corruption charges, the fate of his deputy nominee, Ann Mwenda, remains in abeyance as constitutional experts opine that he cannot nominate a deputy while facing criminal charges. This despite receiving a backing from the Council of Governors, who note that it is his right to do so. Members of the Nairobi County Assembly will hold a special sitting on Thursday to discuss the crisis at the helm of the county.
You actually need people with a passion to serve, people with a passion for this city. I'm not seeing that coming out. What I'm seeing coming out is people who are there for selfish ends.
For now, however, residents of Nairobi will have to contend with the reality of the capital city as it is now, with some sort of optimism that by fixing the heart of the capital, which is its leadership, there could be some sort of reprieve and back to normalcy.